A Valley man says a locksmith took his wallet for a ride, and he says he didn't think about all the red flags until the cash was already handed over. Contact 13's Trisha Keene has this consumer alert.
He had all the right tools. He had his little inflatable pads to put in the door.
Locked out with plenty of places to go, Clifford Peterson needed to get his keys out of his car on Sunday. So he got on his phone, went to Google, and typed in Locksmiths in Las Vegas. Clifford called the first number that popped up.
He says, well, it's a $19 service charge, and then the labor when the guy comes out starts at $29 and goes up from there.
Less than a half an hour later, the locksmith showed up at his house in an unmarked car.
No ID, which I didn't think of, at the time.
And in a few minutes, the door was open and Clifford was ready to ride. The locksmith took his driver's license to fill out the paperwork.
Handed it to me, and it was $204. And I was like, what is this?
Clifford says the man told him not to worry about the high price. He says the man told him if he had liability car insurance, it would be covered. The two drove separately to an ATM to get the cash. Clifford was leery his insurance would cover it, so he called his agent while they were at the ATM.
And he came up and knocked again. He says, I gotta go. I have another appointment. There's a baby locked in a car. I have to leave now. I'm sorry. He's like, can you please just give me the cash?
Clifford gave him the money and then found out from his insurance agent they don't cover locksmiths under liability insurance. Frustrated by the lie and the high price, Clifford drove down to the address listed on the receipt he got.
The problem is Clifford couldn't find 3228 West Sahara, and neither could we. There are plenty of locksmiths in this area, but none of them are 24/7 lock service.
So we gave them a call, and they generically answered the phone as locksmith without giving a specific business name.
You said you're a supervisor and you can't give me the name of your business?
We wanted to know the legal name of the business, but they wouldn't tell us. The website Clifford found only says local locksmiths.
And I felt like I'd got ripped off.
And Clifford says next time around, he's going to ask around and do research before calling anyone.
I definitely learned my lesson on being a lot more careful with who I call.
So here's the Contact 13 bottom line. We learned the city is working with Metro Police to create stricter guidelines for locksmiths. City of Las Vegas officials say all employees of a locksmith should have a current Metro work card, and you should ask to see it. The city also says their business vehicles should be clearly marked, and employees should be wearing an identifiable uniform with the name of the business on it. Not only are those recommendations, but the city is working on making those things requirements in order for a locksmith to get or renew its license. For Contact 13, I'm Trisha Keene.